As promised, hello guys, in this tutorial we're gonna be looking more of at the combo types, the return type, that is list, tuple and dictionary. So we're gonna just jump straight into it. It's very easy. So for a list, we're gonna type my list here, and this is how you declare it. You just put an equal sign and these square brackets. For a tuple, my tuple, we're gonna just put the parentheses, and for a dictionary we are just gonna type my dict equals and the calibers. This is what differentiates these things from a list. You're gonna use this square brackets and tuple, parentheses, dictionary, calibers, of course. So that's just the thing. So we're gonna look at the implementation of these but for now let's just copy these and put them down here because we're going to be just using them and redefine them. So what would you expect in this? You can put in any type of thing you want in there, doesn't matter, integer or a string, you can put. That's a good thing about Python. So we're just going to put here programming languages, say Kotlin, Java, and then what else? C++, and then we're gonna put in the very own Python, of course, and then lastly C. Let's just put C in there, and the next thing we're gonna do is a tuple. A tuple now, it's more like a list, but the problem with the tuple is you cannot reinitialize it with some new values or append to it. You just have to create another whole new tuple and then add these together in order to get a whole new created tuple. We'll see about these later. So we're just gonna put here numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for the dictionary, this is specifically dealing with key value pairs. So it has to have a key that can access a value within the parameters of that key. So I'm gonna press enter here. So the key here is gonna be name. So that means retrieve a key. Name. What does it have? A name, which is what? Glen, of course. So we're gonna have here another thing that is a surname. I'm sorry about that. Surname. And this surname is a key, and the key to surname is gonna be, of course, you guessed it, Teresa. That is my surname. Why would I put yours? No, I don't know that one, but of course you can put yours. And institute, where you're coming from matters, of course. So we need to know who you are, where you're from. So you're gonna say MSU here. That is my institute. You can put yours, of course. And the next thing we need to do is print these so that we can see how they're accessed. So this is more like a dictionary. So we'll say institute, we pass in the key and we get MSU. So we're gonna start off with the list in that order. So we're just gonna do the simple printing here without any looping or what. So we're gonna access the value at position 1. So that means this list can accept any value integers to access the index of a specific value within the list. So in this time, do you get what is gonna come out? Maybe Java. What? Oh, we go to Python. Why did we get Python? I did this intentionally, but if you look at this, it's getting Python because it's actually at the index 1. So how these things read, it reads from 0, 1, and going up. So it's 0 burst, and then so that means if we put 0 here, we should see a chunk of things here that is Kotlin, Java, Python. But why is that? Is it Java? The second value here, the third value, they're not being read as single value. That is because we didn't put a code here. So that was being inferred as a single thing. So what you need to do is put some codes here, and then you'll be able to read these as single values. And so when we say position 1, like I wanted, and my favorite will come out. And what is my favorite? Are you guys again? Of course, Java, yes. And then we got the Java. So we're gonna go on to the print of the tuple. I'm gonna say my tuple. My tuple, we're gonna access it the same way we do with the list, and we're gonna say 2 here. Do you get the value? I'm gonna go in 3. Yes, we get a 3. That's the index of 3. So that's how you access this value. Welcome to the dictionary. Now, what does the dictionary have for us? Here's what I'm gonna do. Should we put 2 here to access the institute? Let's see about that. And you see we got an error here, and the error key error 2. The dictionary can take the key as its subscript here. So we're gonna put a name here so that we can get Glen, of course, here. So it deals with key value pairs. So if we put institutes, we will get an institute here, MSU. So dictionaries come in handy when you want to nest them together. There is a way to do it, but first of all, let's look at the list, how we can put dictionaries there. Oh, in fact, let's just deal with the dictionary. We'll just deal with this one thing, the dictionary that is nested. So we're gonna put curly braces here, and then we're gonna be able to add nest these dictionaries. So you remember to put a comma here, and there we are. And then here we're gonna put a name. This time we're gonna say we're just gonna put Wendy here, and then another thing we're gonna say surname. Let's not make these things similar so that we see the difference. City, this one is gonna be needing a city only, and of course that one is very, why am I problem having, and then it's just gonna have these two values here, and we're gonna use alt enter like always to make the indentation correct, and still needing alt enters, and now we are in order. So how are we gonna access this? Are you guessing it? Probably you're thinking this is the position 0, position 1. I thought of that well in some lectures, but so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put 0, oh sorry, that's a 0 here, so that we can access this first dictionary. Let's see what comes out, and bam, we have an error, unhashable type dict. So the dictionaries have expecting keys, and we did not specify any key for this one. So the solution to this one is we have to make the keys dict 1, I'll name mine that one, and put the colon. That means that this is a dictionary, and that is the key to it, and that is the contents of that. So we're gonna put here another thing, dict 2, and then we put a colon here. So when we come here, we remove just the 0 here and type dict 1. Of course, in quotes we need the quotes, dict 1. And do you think we're gonna get anything there? Of course we need to change these because there is no institute in dict 1. And when we run, what do you think is gonna come out there? Harare. Of course, we are now getting our city because we specify the dictionary key here, that is this one, and we specify the key within the dictionary, and that's more like the more of the compound types. And you have learned about compound types. We're just gonna look quickly at the things that you can do with these types. You can append to it. No, that is for the list. My list dot append. You can append and put more values to it. Like say Glen, we are adding another thing to the list. That's how you do it. And then if you print, let's just put the up here so that we can just print once. Let's add to the list, and then we type. All right, here we're accessing, let's say print the list. And as you can see, the list is appended a Glen at the end. So now for tuples, like we said, we cannot do such a thing because tuples are immutable. You cannot, once they're created, you cannot change the value. So another way you could do it is just create another tuple equals to contents of what? My tuple. So what you do, then you specify the new values you're gonna be putting here. We're gonna put 12 here and 34 and my tuple at the end, and then we run our program. We need to remove these in index subscripts, and there you see 1 2 3 4. That's because we are printing out my tuple. We need to put 2 in here, and then as we print, we see there is it 12 34, and then the appended one in its own curly braces. That's how tuples work. And for the dictionary, you gotta have to use the dot update, and then this update will take we'll take a key, and then we say name. Of course you're guessing this is going to fail, of course. Surname, name and surname. What do we need? A key value pairs. We need to put the curly braces here, the curly braces, and there we are. Run it, and after run it, let's print what we have here. And so here we are. Now the thing what we have here is we have a dictionary here, the output, and then it has these values of the dictionary 1 and the dict2, and at the end of that it created a singular dict that has this. So we have ended and appended the stage. So you can access also the dict using this index thing, like you want to change the dictionary at what, oh, we already did that with the dict name there. So we are done, and you can look up many other functionalities you can do with dictionary in the later cases. And now for this tutorial we are done, and thank you. Please remember to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next lecture, and thank you. This is Glen for you.